Hey guys, Oscar Lover. I'm going to do a quick update on my tanks for you guys. And it's been a little bit, but a lot has changed. Right now we're looking at the 55 Planet, and it does look a bit different from last time I showed you guys. It's a lot simpler because like a lot of the mid-ground plants are cut down right now. The Pearl Wheat's going insane, and the Rotala and Italian Val are taking over. My red Tiger Lotus has appeared to have gone dormant. I haven't really seen any new leaves, but a couple small ones beginning at the bottom. And this tank has been doing surprisingly well. I actually ran out of CO2 and haven't been able to go get it back yet. This has been 4 days since that's happened, so it's pretty solid, no crazy algae outbreaks or anything. And I haven't dosed this tank in like 2 weeks, and I haven't done a water change in at least over a month. So this tank is doing surprisingly well. I think it's because of the low bio load of this tank and the tons of plants. So we're going to look at another tank right now. So this is my 40-gallon reef. I have 2 blue-green chromis and 1 firefish. The firefish was just recently added from my holding tank, so he's still hiding, but we're going to take a close-up of some equipment and some corals. I showed you guys this already in a previous video, but this is my Jabo WP25, and it's kicking butt. Right now I have a lot of LPS and softies in there, so I toned it down to the middle setting, so it's doing great. And this is a little look at the controller. As you can see, the settings, I have it on else mode and the middle speed. This new controller has the 12 functions. And this is my newest kind of DIY project right here. This is my screen top. It's in the progress of being finished because I need to sort out this issue I've been having here, where it's been bowing. There's a gap there, but no gap in the corner there. You can't really see it. Hold up. There's no gap there, and then you can see these corners are flush. I went with 2 screens, and then these corners are flush, and then it immediately just gets a gap. So that's kind of annoying, so I'm going to try and fix that. That's why I haven't cut the screen yet, because I'm going to be tweaking it. And then what you're looking at, the light, is my new LED, which is basically the reef breeders. It just has a different spectrum, or not a different spectrum, but a different combination of lights. It has green, red, more warmer whites and stuff like that. And it's also dimmable. Like right now I have the blues pretty high. I could turn those off, turn the whites up, down. Pretty cool. Put on timers. I'd like a bluer look, so I always leave the blues on even though they're not really needed. And then it has the dimmable channels. You can turn it off and on. 2 power cords, and I'm hanging this with 2 brackets. And pretty cool LED so far. I did get some new corals the other day, and you're looking at one frag. I forget what the name of this pally is because he just kind of threw it in, but this is one of the pallies, and it has 4 heads, and it's doing pretty good. It's just sitting on a rock. I haven't attached it or anything. Actually, it has 5 heads. One is just closed up right now, and I dipped these and everything because I got some Seacam reef dip, so I used that and all the corals, and they're doing pretty good. This is just this is just the next morning, and they're all opening up quite well, so we're going to look at a different coral. This is another coral. These are the peach pallies, and there's only a couple heads of those, and they're also on a rock, just perched up pretty high, like midway in the tank, and they're opening up quite well, and they're doing pretty good. Right there, it's really hard to see, but I have just a tiny little zoophrag. This is my my mushroom coral. I don't really know exactly what kind of mushroom it is, but this is the very first coral I got, and it's doing well, acclimating to the light as well. Right there is my frog spawn. It actually is just growing another head, but it's real closed up right now because it's still getting used to the tank and the new light with the new flow and all that. Because really having a hard time because LPS, and it's under. I have the lights pretty low right now, but the flow is still pretty high, even on like the lowest setting. And then close to it, we're just gonna go down. This is the ugliest frag of all. Is my green star pups. You can kind of see some heads. There's a head right there. right there, right there. It's coming along. And this is my last frag. I put it all the way in the back corner because this was like a kind of a dead spot, and the dude says chalices love dead spots and low lighting and stuff like that. So I put him here, and he's appears to be doing well. I don't really know what he's doing. Little frag. I'm probably going to move him on some rocks so we can encrust over it. And this is called the I Wanna Sex You Up chalice, which I thought was a funny name. I tried to look it up on Google, but I couldn't find anything. But that's what he said the actual name was, so I thought that was kind of funny. So that's the 40-gallon breeder. Not much to talk about other than the corals and fish and stuff, and the lights. But we're gonna take a quick look at my brother's little 10-gallon tank. This is my brother's 10-gallon tank, which he just upgraded from a 2-gallon tank, and it's real simple. Got some live rock in there, 2 hang on the back filters. They run carbon and Purigen, and that's it. And put some live rock in there. That pump isn't actually on right now because it was just way too strong for the tank. So I put on a big old hang on the back, and it should be fine. Right now he has 4 fish. This is a damsel tank. He has 2 of the blue damsels, yellowtail. He has a domino damsel, which is out in the middle, and he has a 4-stripe damsel, which you can also see swimming around in the middle. And this tank's pretty cool. Nothing too special. He just likes the fish, so that's all he has. So that's the update, guys. I want to give a big shout out to James Conrey. He helped me troubleshoot my RODI that I got. I'll probably do a video on that a little later. And still not working, but I got to get some filters for it. And another shout out to Ron Sovine. He's sending me a carbon or a phosphine reactor in the mail for free, which is pretty awesome of him because he knows setting up a reef, and that's pretty cool of him. Waiting on that in the mail, so shout out to Ron Sovine. And that's about it, guys. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. See ya.